very happy that you guys are here. We're going to talk about his life from a different perspective, from my perspective, my family, my kid, and from his community. And I know some of you may not know him personally, but we hope that this shines a light of what he has done, not only to me, my family, but also to the community. My dad used to tell me when he lived with his uncle, who was a very successful businessman during his young year. He saw how his uncle would send his children to study overseas and return home to run the business. He was inspired to do the same for his children. His plan was to send all of us to different directions. For me, I was put into French school so that I can return back home at a later time. His second son was to learn English and sent to study in England. And his youngest one was to learn Chinese and sent to study in Taiwan. Unfortunately, the war happened and that changed his plan. We immigrated to France right before the collapse of the country with no way to return home. All of us end up speaking French, which is not a bad deal when you think about it. And not a bad deal in living in France also. So you see, in France, we are required to shut down during summertime, but also shutting down on Sundays. And thanks goodness for those shutdowns, because we've got some great memories, or I've got some great memories with him, where he would take us to countries in nearby England, Spain, Italy, and sometime out to the south of France. I just remember helping him putting the tent together, and that's probably why I like camping in a way. So growing up, he has rules of discipline as a rule of three. 3 trials, and after that, you know what happened. But then he has one exception. This one exception is only one time he's allowed. That's not making mistakes. You see, back in Cambodia, there's a lot of attempt in shops, movie theaters. Our stores is next to a movie theater. I was really little, and I was able to go inside to see the movie at any time for free because they know who I am. I just go in there and just kind of hide in. And if my dad can't find me and he finds me in there, boy, am I in trouble. Of course, I didn't understand at the time, because I just wanted to go see the movie. But now, at a much later time, I do understand why. He just wanted to protect me, because he wanted to make sure that I'm not being hurt, harmful, being harmed, because he cares so much and loves us. My dad instilled in us the importance of education, and furthermore, he also taught me tenacity in life. You see, studying in France with native French was very difficult, because you have to compete with people that really speak French. And I remember him telling me, in this country, when people walk, you had to run in order to succeed. That stuck in my mind, and to this day, that's what I use to help achieve my goals. And that's probably why my kids heard me say the same thing too. Just pass it on. And that's probably why I love running as well. Speaking of running and walking, my dad loves to walk at the beach. The smell of the breeze of the ocean reminded him of his time in France. During our walk together, he would reminisce of the good old days when he took us to the beach in the south of France. He felt invigorated after each walk, and that's something I would cherish with him. It's when I look at my dad and how he works in unison with my mom. They are truly the yin and yang to each other. She would be the front person interacting with customers, And Dad would be the back person ensuring that things are in order and running the way it should. He kept track of paperwork and organized them in a logical manner. So I'm truly, truly blessed to have him as my dad, because you know what? Because he cared for, guided us, protected us, and loved us, and especially my mom, for the last 60 years. And like the novelist Harlan Coben said, this is the price you pay for having a great father. You get the wonder, the joy, the tender moments, and you get the tears at the end as well. So what I'm going to do is invite my second brother, who's going to speak about my dad as well.